Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I pretty much figured out how to use these cards. And so the photos of the four directions. Who am I? And just the four directions. Who am I? And just like the four directions. Who am I? Okay. And just like the four directions. Who am I? Dang. Calling me out. Getting the real tea right here. And just the four corners. Who am I? And just the four corners. Who am I? And just the four corners. Who am I? So let's read these from the deck here. We have wind, isolation. So we have isolation here. A crow lies in pain in the barren desert, watching her loved ones from afar in the grief and anguish of her perceived isolation. With only one eye open, this crow sees with a skewed perspective, perceiving herself to be isolated and unsupported. Crow is here to teach you that grief and sorrow from separation and loss often bring the illusion of isolation. You are being forced to see and release the past for your highest good. Seek help in the unseen realms where you are eternally loved and supported, so that you may know your oneness with all of humankind and heal in the arms of spirit. So definitely, I still have some grief and sorrow within me that I wasn't even aware of. We have mother creativity. Mother creativity. The mother of wind embodies the abundant and fertile creativity of the mind. Her flow of ideas come into the earth as beautiful manifestations of heavenly creation. With her gifts come inspiration in the very avenues where new ideas, paradigms, and realities are conceived. The wind mother is here to see your fertile mind with the profound essence of creativity. She says yes to your creative ideas, taking flight, assisting you in bringing your creations into the world. So definitely, I'm very creative at this time. Very, very, very creative. We have seized denial. See. We have a woman lies trance-like in her Egyptian might boat, in death-right attire. She is shielded from her feelings, numb to her surroundings. 7 snakes watch her, alert to her comatose state, ready to initiate her into the next life. This is a warning card to come alive and feel again. It is a time to ask honestly of yourself what you are afraid to heal and what behaviors are keeping you from facing your true feelings. Now is the time to come out of your trance-like state that keeps you in denial, that leads you to your death. Show courage and drop your inner shield so that you may listen to the essential messages your heart must tell you. Wow. So I'm shielded from my feelings and numb to my surroundings. Interesting. We have Earth, Crown Ascension. The radiant crown of Earth represents the ascension of the body, her very cells transmuted to light. She is the warrior goddess aligned with the passionate Earth, breaking old stories and shifting behaviors. She brings opportunities of new consciousness, heart, mind, and body. She shifts the DNA through her transformative power. The Earth Crown brings you the power of change and ascension while still embodied. She is here to assist you in letting go of the old in yourself so the identity you have held dear can be released and transmuted into new DNA and new form. Welcome the shift and let your world ascend into integration and healing. So wow, that's who I am. I am new DNA, a new being, a warrior goddess. Wow, I love that. And we have desire. The sensuous woman knows her desires and how to bring them to her. Her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon, comfortable in her being with the ebb and flow of life. She encourages you to trust your heart's desires and to receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is the time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your power and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking, and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. Wow. So very sensual. Okay. Very sensual. Centering. The regally robed woman and spiritually centered. This regally robed woman is spiritually centered in her world. She holds the radiant wisdom of life in her hands. She is the powerful example of living and functioning from one's core point of spirit. She has unwavering faith and self-discipline, unmoved by the illusions of the world around her, regardless of the inner turmoil or chaos that the world brings. She is centered in the light of consciousness, within the darkness of the world, unshakable and serene. That's me. This radiant woman is here to honor the power of light within you and to remind you not to underestimate its influence. You are light. It is your true center. Continue to make time to develop your spiritual practice daily. As you dwell within the core of who you truly are, let it expand. You live in a world with genuine power and authority in communion with Source, centered and unmoved by the chaos of the world. So yeah, that's me. I'm just me, regardless of all this stuff is happening out there. Unmoved. Love that. Mother perception. Mother perception. There you go. This open and receptive mother of the seas gazes into her scrying bowl where she sees into dimensions beyond ordinary reality. Her perceptions are accurate, born from love and honesty of feeling. She is the pure mirror for others, completely of the sea feeling element, embodying the awareness of the divine in herself and others. The sea mother brings clarity with the gifts of psychic perception to see beyond the limits of this third dimension. She honors her emotional integrity and aids you in being honest with your true feeling perception so that you have clear guidance and may show the way for others. So definitely, I'm psychic, if you didn't already know. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's right here. Lakshmi is the ever-present goddess. Lakshmi is the ever-present goddess of India, rising from the sea in a lotus flower. She is the divine power of wealth and prosperity in all forms. Lakshmi is spiritual enlightenment embodied, the goddess of fortune and manifestation of abundance and prosperity on all levels. She brings the joy and beauty of the world, the revelation of the divine mystery on earth. Magnificently adorned with beautiful jewels and red veil, Lakshmi's haloed crown of stars proclaims her blessings of spirit brought into form. She embodies the luxuriant, earthly, feminine principle of abundance and invites you to enjoy the pleasures of heaven and earth as they are one. Lakshmi's gifts often come when least expected. She showers her abundance on all living beings, asked for or not, when hoped for and when unexpected. Lakshmi's purity of consciousness and communion with the divine invite you to change your fortune by opening to the opportunities she brings. She shows you to turn your life into a positive direction when you pay attention and align with your creative flow, where heaven and all gifts come through into manifestation on earth. So basically, I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I'm definitely a goddess. I tell you guys this over and over again, but you don't believe me. I tell you this over and over again, but y'all never believe me. Integrity. The glorious, full-spectrum goddess embodies wholeness, embodies power. She is a shining example of integrity that comes from the alignment and communion of all aspects of her being. She has achieved wholesome balance of the female and male within herself, me, and radiates with the creative force of this union. The fiery rainbow goddess is here to celebrate the integrity that you now own in this life. As aspects of your essence that have long laid dormant are now surfacing for full expression. Dominant personality traits are falling away as your being integrates with the source of who you are. You are now on the path to communion and wholeness, so that you may live in integrity and cohesive power in all that you do. Love that. Love that. I mean, did I say anything else? So that's who I am. Just basically an introduction for all of you to get to know me better. Let me see something real quick. This basically allows you all to get to know me a little bit better. What's the bigger picture? Forgiveness. So what I'm picking up from this intuitively is having the ability to forgive others and myself. Seeing the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? Visionary. Seeing the future and recognizing where forgiveness is needed in order to overcome obstacles and challenges brought upon by not forgiving myself and others. Beauty, the Empress. This gives me the Empress card. What are the challenges and opportunities? Challenges and opportunities are boundaries, not having proper boundaries. What is action recommended? What is action recommended? The moon goddess. So the action required is just keep being me. What's the outcome? Outcome is expression. Continuing to express myself as I already have. is coming? What's coming is worse. Let's read this one. Works. What is coming for me is a woman dancing in balance and beauty, all aspects of her being united and focused, her thoughts, feelings, and movements in dynamic equilibrium, a force to be reckoned with. She is the complete sacred circuit of heart, mind, and physical body. Her grace, strength, and exemplify the ease of carrying power in the world and doing the work she came here to do with influence. The Lady of Works dances into your cards to reflect your unified strength and expression. The hard work you have done on all levels in making an impact. The triad aspects of your being, mental, emotional, and physical, are balanced and powerful. Your works on earth are making a difference. Let this image help to keep you on a unified track as you continue moving ahead to your goals. So definitely what's coming is me becoming more and more in dynamic equilibrium and continuing to be a force to be reckoned with. What is coming? We have centering, so me centering more. And then we have centering, let's read that again. Centering. So basically, what's coming is more wisdom, becoming more and more unmoved by the illusions and the chaos and the turmoil of the world, and continuing to honor the power of light within me, and continuing not to underestimate my influence, and becoming more and more aligned with my true center, and continuing to develop my spiritual practice daily, and dwelling within the core of who I truly am, and expanding and living in the world with genuine power and authority, in communion with Source. So that's what's coming. What is coming? Love this. We have sacrifice of Mother Mary. Mother Mary, Queen of the Heaven. Mother Mary, Queen of Heaven, Creator of the life, Mother of God and Savior of the world, is the powerful and helpful, compassionate Mother of the Christian faith. She exemplifies personal sacrifice that others may benefit. Mother of light and star of the sea, Mary embodies patience and knowing that everything will be resurrected in due time. She surrenders to the cycles of suspension and limbo, knowing that all is well regardless of appearance. Robed in beauty and accompanied by the dove of purity and good news, Mary is serene in her knowing that through self-sacrifice and perseverance, all will be righted. She is grace personified, the yielded element of water, wholly aligned with spirit. Mother Mary is there for you when you descend into the dark night of the soul. She is the internal compass that points your way. She teaches you to surrender to spirit during times of stasis, that your obstacles and karmic burdens can be met with patience and grace. Mary brings ascension from the illusion of death and teaches that through sacrifice comes rebirth and ultimate achievement. So definitely rebirth and ultimate achievement is what's coming.